Hello and welcome to this video playing Ich2. Who is that? Let me see. It doesn't have a name in there. Okay, I would have thought that you needed to have the name if you are under IM here, but okay, it's not a big deal. Queen A5. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, of course I did this Benko Gambit repertoire for Chessable, but I haven't looked at it for a long while, so I keep forgetting lines. Can be annoying. Yeah, you know that this is supposed to be okay for black, yeah, and like why exactly? These kind of things, they tend to happen. I remember that here knight A5 I can play knight takes E4, knight B5 I mean. Yeah, that should be okay. I don't think white gets the dreaded A4 knight B5 in anymore. And then you're usually okay. B3, okay. Okay, you always have to check like if A4 is going to be possible or not. I can play rook A to B6 to prevent it. Honestly, I don't think it's such a big deal, because after A4 knight C7 there is no knight B5, and then I can actually threaten rook B6. And he has to work a little bit to get his pieces coordinated. Like the bishop cannot easily move and allow knight D2. He would like to play knight D2 C4 of course, but it's not so quickly done. One idea that you also always have to keep in mind in such a position is C4. If white has to take, oftentimes you can simply trade down all pawns. Like C4, pawn takes, you take C3, you take A4, you take C4 later. Here it is not really that important, this idea, but it is part of this position type. I'm not entirely certain what white is going to do now, to be perfectly honest. How does he save the B3 pawn? I'm just threatening rook A B6. And if I win that pawn, I'm most likely going to be quite a bit better, as the A pawn is more weak than anything else. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but still I have a hard time to believe in it. Okay. If I go if I go rook to B6, does not really. It's interesting. I can do many. So it's a very complex position. I also have F5, which is quite interesting. Maybe let's put this first and F5 to undermine the whole structure. I also have this move. That was my original intention. So let's do it. On a knight move, I can take e4. Knight b5, I can take with the rook, take on b2, take b5. I get the pawn back with a good position. And I'm simply threatening bishop c3, rook e4. Which would win probably both pawns. Yeah, not a happy move for him, but probably what he had to do. Okay, rook b5 or knight b5. That is not such an easy choice. Knight takes looks strong as well. b4, I have c4, which is very strong. And I threaten knight f6 now, which would win e4. Yeah. That is definitely quite a substantial threat. Knight f6 should win e4. So he's preparing knight to d2 here. Okay. Okay, I mean I can do this and go f5, which should nevertheless win one of the center pawns. And there's some really nice typical Benko maneuvers in there. Maybe I missed some more concrete things. I'm not missing this one though. Okay, well, that looked like a model Benko game. At least on the surface. If you dig deeper, you might find problems. Okay, so we got this. One important point here was that knight b5 can be answered with knight e4, which should be okay for black. And now he traded and played b3. Yeah, if you go a4 here, I think black should be fine. Black is active enough to make sure that white does not get the knight b5 block in. So in the game, b3, rook b8, no a4 again. And here, yeah, okay, I thought I can actually allow a4. Which I did not necessarily needed to do. I could play rook a3 or something, but okay, knight e8, a4, knight c7. And now I was thinking I have this idea and potentially f5, and it should be fine. Knight e2, that was not on my radar. So f5. Very interesting. Yeah, f5 gets traded for d5. I'm very active, but it's not entirely clear. So rook b2 is good now, right? Even f5 is good, okay. But rook b6 should be fine as well here. And rook b4 is also good. Yeah, okay. Knight b5. Oh, I can take on e4. I didn't see that. But this is a good line, right? Take, take, take. And now everything is good. Knight takes. The idea is that after b4 I've got the very nice move c4. Rook c2, c3, for example, is very strong, as this is a pin. So, looks good. Bishop e3, knight c3, knight d2, f5, yeah, and white is completely exploding in the center. f3 was losing more material, but if he takes, I just recapture, and this is just falling. The bishop on e3 is oftentimes a pretty useless piece in such a position. I mean, such a position, this is very specific, but I mean like in the Benko, in those Benko positions, sometimes this bishop doesn't really have much of a role. If it cannot defend the center, sometimes it finds itself being quite useless, in fact. And at the end, that was an example of that, because now the bishop cannot shield this, and it is generally not attacking anything. The knights here, black's knights, are just far better. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching.